Not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. Romans 5, verse 3 and 4. Up in the Highlands of Scotland, a little group of people were talking about heroism. They were saying that eventually, sooner or later, everyone had to practice some kind of heroism. A young man turned to an old woman. She looked so ordinary and so serene. He did not know that life had been for her a series of tragic things. "And what kind of heroism do you practice?" he said, with an obvious air of thinking that he did not believe that there could be any kind of heroism in a life like hers. "I," she said, "I practice the heroism of going on." According to our text, tribulation in a Christian's life worketh patience. This is simply another way of saying that the Christian practices the heroism of going on. He doesn't go to pieces when trouble comes. He may have to fight an uneven battle with circumstances alone, but with faith, he faces the future. Our text also tells us that patience results in experience. Some people are able to face the future for a time, but when the future becomes the present, and day after day brings a monotonous succession of uninteresting duties, they find that they lack the resources to cope with life. They may resort to liquor or drugs or some other expedient in the futile attempt to add meaning to a life from which meaning has fled. But for the Christian, patience develops experience. According to the RSV version, endurance produces character. The heroism of going on does not diminish with the passing of the years. Out of privation, humdrum, disappointment, and pain comes a life marked by poise, sympathy, and resiliency. Finally, character produces hope. People who react negatively to life lose their basis for hope beyond this life. But those who are willing to be refined and matured by trouble have every reason to anticipate immortality. Eternal life is not a refuge for the incompetent, but fulfillment for those who have lived patiently and meaningfully. And as always, think on these things.